My name is Marcus Russell Price. I'm a photographer and videographer living in Brooklyn, New York. I work with comedians primarily, some of the biggest in the business. I work with Amy Schumer, Aziz Ansari, Pete Davidson, Hannibal Buress. It's been really fun experience for me. So today I'm shooting with the new Petzval 80.5 or the Mark II lens that Lomo has developed here. It's really, first of all, the build quality is awesome. It feels great in your hand, and the aperture ring is non-indexed, which means it doesn't have that click, click, click that you might be used to. It has a very smooth sweep to it, so it's great for video use, which I'm particularly excited about. So another cool thing about the Lomo Petzval lens here is that you have the ability to use their aperture plates, which you drop right in there, like almost like you're putting a piece of toast in a toaster. And that affects sort of like your bokeh shape. They have lots of different shapes like hearts and stars and like more abstract things, but it's cool because it kind of adds an unpredictability to what you're shooting, because I mean, who else does that? I've never seen that before. So it has the option to use the aperture plates or the aperture wheel, which is really fun that it's on the lens there, because it's kind of a nod to like older rangefinder cameras where you can adjust the aperture right there on the lens. So if you don't know what the Petzval lens is, it's a historical lens. It was originally designed in the 1800s. It was considered to be the first portrait lens, because if you've seen like the old-timey cameras, they take the lens off and you have to wait for minutes at a time. This was like the fastest lens ever developed at the time. So Lomo, until now, you'd have to go and hunt for some of these ancient lenses that are really hard to find. But Lomo's taken out the legwork for us, and they developed their own line of Petzval lenses. So that's why I get really excited and geeked out to use them. And living in a city like New York, it's pretty much been photographed from every conceivable angle. So sometimes it's kind of hard to feel like, oh, like I'm breaking new ground here. But with the Petzval, you get to think, hey, maybe this is the first time anyone's ever taken this photograph with this type of lens before, or at least this is the first time in over 100 years. So it's a pretty exciting lens to be able to have and to be able to use.